I'm Congressman Scott Perry. At the beginning of each legislative session week, I send out a brief update about the bills the House of Representatives likely will consider. The bills are as follows. H.R. 805, the Domain Openness Through Continued Oversight Matters Act of 2015, which prohibits the National Telecommunications and Information Administration from relinquishing responsibility over the Internet domain name system until the Comptroller General of the United States submits a report to Congress. H.R. 2576, the TSCA Modernization Act of 2015, which modernizes the Toxic Substances Control Act. H.R. 893, the Boys Town Centennial Commemorative Coin Act, which allows for a commemorative coin to be minted for the centennial of Boys Town. H.R. 1698, the Bullion and Collectible Coin Production Efficiency and Cost Savings Act, which amends design and content requirements for certain gold and silver coins. H.R. 2620, which amends the United States Cotton Futures Act to exclude certain contracts from coverage. H.R. 1633, the DHS Paid Administrative Leave Accountability Act of 2015, which creates improvements regarding the reporting of employees of the Department of Homeland Security placed on administrative leave. H.R. 1615, the DHS FOIA Efficiency Act, which requires DHS to develop an automated online system for processing information requests submitted under the Freedom of Information Act. H.R. 1640, the Department of Homeland Security Headquarters Consolidation Accountability Act, which directs the Secretary of Homeland Security to submit to Congress a report on the Department's Security Headquarters Consolidation Project. H.R. 1626, the DHS IT Duplication Reduction Act of 2015, which requires DHS to submit a report within 90 days of enactment on reducing duplication in the agency. H.R. 2390, the Homeland Security University-Based Centers Review Act, which requires a review of university-based centers for Homeland Security. H.R. 1637, the federally funded Research and Development Sunshine Act of 2015, which requires annual reports on the activities and accomplishments of federally funded research and development centers within the Department of Homeland Security. H.R. 2200, the CBRN Intelligence and Information Sharing Act, which established chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear intelligence and information sharing functions of the Office of Intelligence and Analysis of the Department of Homeland Security. H.R. 1646, the Homeland Security Drone Assessment and Analysis Act, which would require DHS to research how small and medium-sized UAS could be used in an attack. H.R. 615, the Department of Homeland Security Interoperable Communications, which would require DHS to maintain interoperable communications within the department. H.R. 1190, the Protecting Seniors Access to Medicare Act of 2015, which repeals the Independent Payment Advisory Board of Obamacare that places an unelected, unaccountable board between you and your doctor. H.R. 2042, the Ratepayer Protection Act of 2015, which empowers states to protect families and businesses from higher electricity rates, diminished electricity reliability, and other damaging effects of EPA's 111D rule for existing power plants referred to by the agency as the Clean Power Plan, and H.R. 2822, the Department of Interior, Environment, and Related Agencies Appropriations Act of 2016, authorizing the Interior's and EPA's appropriations for fiscal year 2016. Finally, there is also a possible consideration of legislation related to TPA, Trade Promotion Authority, which, unless significantly changed, I continue to remain opposed to. As always, if you have questions or if I may be of assistance to you in any way, please contact me at perry.house.gov. That's perry.house.gov. Again, I'm Scott Perry, and I hope you have a fantastic week.